Hi, this video will present RHEA's prototype for the HNSciCloud project. Your first stop is at Nebula, where you want to create a new account and log in. For this, you might want to use federated logins through Edugain or Elixir, or just use internal login or even API keys. API keys become more useful when you want to log in programmatically. For this, you want first to create your own API key. To do so, you can either do it through the CME REST API, or you can do it directly in Nebula by going to the web UI, selecting credential, and the type API key. In our script now, we can simply create a new session and log in by using that API key and secret. Once your session is created, you will be finally able to manage your infrastructure resources. The prototype offers a key clock-based AAI, whereby account managers are given privileges to manage their tenant users, groups, roles, and attributes, which are then propagated to third-party applications like Nebula and Onedata for data management. On this step, we are going to deploy Onedata in the Kubernetes cluster through Nebula. The Onedata deployment is fully automated through Nebula, but first, account managers will need to go to KeyCloak and create a new client registration token. This token will be used by the Onedata deployment, so that one zone can automatically connect back to KeyCloak as a new client. We will simply use SlipStream's REST API and the token we have just generated. We are going to deploy one provider in OTC, one provider in Exoscale, and the one zone in another data center in Exoscale. Now, we will also deploy a Kubernetes cluster, this time through the web UI. Just go to the App Store, select Kubernetes, we'll make it a scalable deployment in multi-cloud. We will put the master in Exoscale and two different nodes in OTC. And then we wait. Once the deployments are ready, we can show you how to transparently access data. Go to one zone and log in. You will see the one provider instances, and you will also see access tokens, which we will use from the Kubernetes master to deploy a couple of pods using the one client Docker image. These access tokens give you general access to Onedata, so all we need is to find one of the one client containers running in the Kubernetes cluster and access it. From its mounting point, you will be able to see all the spaces we have already created in one zone. Go to one provider and check out the public space. You will see there is nothing there, at least until we populate it from within the container. The next step will be, as a data manager, granting users access to a certain space through the groups they belong to in KeyCloak. One provider tells us that the public group has access to the public space. Therefore, in KeyCloak, we will add a new member to this group. Afterwards, we will log in into one zone as this new member, demo user, and we will see that, in fact, this user can now see the public space but not the private one. And by default, this demo user can also make changes to this public space, and those changes will be propagated. Going back to Nebula, for the lifecycle management of our deployments, there are plenty of APIs and drivers we can use. This example shows you how to terminate a deployment using the Libcloud driver. Finally, at any point in time, Nebula users can use the REST API and the CME patterns to overview their resource utilization. With this example, we can retrieve the total cost of our deployments for the period of 1 week. Thank you for watching this demo about the RHEA platform for HNSciCloud.